Well, hello again. This is the third and the last part of Unit 1 review video. I found my mistake on the previous one, part 2, at the end. Please correct that if you want. So you can see the mistake on the solution key also. So while I was, let me first take myself. While I was copying from -11, I forgot the negative sign, so that's where it happened. So when we plug in 4 for b, -2 times 4 is -8. That goes to the other side as +8, and that will make it -3. And then we still need to multiply with 5. 5a minus 5c is equal -15. Then at that part, -11c will be equal to 22, and c will become -2. And if we use c in any of those equations, for instance, we can use it 5a minus 5, -2, -15, and then a will become here. Hold on, don't want to make the mistake again. Yeah. -5. Okay, so these will be B4 and C that. All right, let me take that. So the next question I want to solve. It is systems of nonlinear inequalities. It is nonlinear because one of the equations has non-linear terms. Alright, so I need to adjust my screen so that yeah, that's better. Alright, that's better, yes. So it is non-linear because look at the terms. We have second degree terms there, right? So it will become intuitive. There are no set methods of substitution or elimination. You will try to see which one is working pragmatically fastest and safest. For instance, here I can see that I can write y, leave y alone. So y will be equal to 1 minus x. So what I'm doing is solving for y. Try to write down y in terms of x. Then I'm going to use that in this equation. So instead of writing x squared plus y squared, instead of y, I'm going to write it in square, will be quantity squared, right, equals 25. Now we're opening up a binomial there. So binomial open up, once again, it's a 3-term. Please do not forget about that. Square of the first one plus or minus square of the second one, and plus or minus multiply first and second and double it. So now I need to open up that term, x squared plus 1, that will be, because it's -x, that will be -2x plus x squared equals 25. Right, so then combine like terms, 2x squared minus 2x plus 1 equals 25. Now it's same as like we're solving a quadratic equation. So make it equal to 0, 2x squared minus 2x minus 24 equals 0. Because all the terms have 2 as a constant, it's always better dealing with coefficients of 1. All right, so then if we take the square factor here, right? So that will be x minus 4 and x plus 3 equals 0. So one will be 4, the other one will be -3. So then we need to go back and plug in for y values. So let me get it there. So y was equal to 1 minus x. So y will be equal to 1 minus 4. So one y value for x1 equal 4 will be equal to -3. And the other y value will be equal to 1 minus -3 when x is equal to -3 here. So that y value will be 1 plus 3, that is 4. So then the solution will be 4, -3, and -3, 4. Okay. That was solving non-linear systems. All right, so let's see. Okay, partial fraction decomposition. I know many people have difficulties with that. It's understandable. All right, first, look at the denominator and start by factoring. So what we're trying to get here, if we partition it a plus b over something, what will be a, what will be b? So starting from here, if you factor that, so that will be 5x and x, that will be +9, -4. So my factoring was, if I multiply these two, that's 5x squared. If I multiply these two, -36x. So cross multiply, that's -20, plus 9x, -11x. So that's true. So then the factor out form will be, 5x plus 9 and x minus 4. So this is your first hoop that you need to jump. Then I'm going to say that, so I want to partition this whole thing, which will be a over 5x plus 9, b over x minus 4. So here's the thing, it doesn't really matter which one you put, a or b. In the end, all of us will have the same value over x minus 4. All of us will have the same value over 5x plus 9. All right, so then we will forget this portion. All right, we're not going to deal with that. We're going to think that, okay, I have this two things, a over 5x plus 9 and b over x minus 4. I'm adding them. How do I add them? They're fractions. I need to multiply it with x minus 4. I need to multiply this guy 5x plus 9. Right? Okay, so let's do that. So what will it be? A times x minus 4 plus b times 5x plus 9. This should be equal to the top of the value that we left here. The top of it, right here. This guy. So that should be equal to -7x minus 59. So we need to do the distribute ax and bx and combine like terms. So let's do that. Right, so a times x minus 4a, 5bx plus 9b equals -7x minus 59. All right. Then here, there's some cleanup. Okay. I need to get x terms together. So ax plus 5bx -4a plus 9b. I'm just grouping them. And we keep writing it. This -7x and minus 59. Okay, so here we have x terms. So let's take it x parentheses. That will be a plus 5b. That will be negative 4a minus 9b equals negative 7x minus 59. Okay, cool. Now, we're making a conjecture here. What we're saying, okay, let me add this highlighter pen, and also this. Right. What we're saying, this x term and this x term should be equal, and this constant and this constant should be equal. Otherwise, those two terms wouldn't be equal to each other. So then, if x times a plus 5b is equal to negative 7x, so a plus 5b should be equal to negative 7, then negative 4a plus 9b should be equal to negative 59. So here we are, we have two unknowns, two equations, and we're going to solve that. I'm not going to solve it here. It is system of equations. That's what we're solving there. If you solve that, a will be equal to 8 and b will be equal to negative 3. Right, and then you write the solution as going back 8 over 5x plus 9 minus 3 over x minus 4 will be the partial fraction form. All right, the last question we are going to do is systems of inequalities. So first of all, try to see that x is greater than 4. This is nice. Y is greater than equal to negative 6. So let's put that down. So x is equal to 4 line. Let's put that down. So this is x equals 4 line. Oops. Okay, let's see. Okay, so x is greater than equal to 4. So that will be a dashed line, because we don't have that little line there, and x values will be greater than equal to 4, so that is here. Okay, y is greater than equal to 6, so that will be a full line. Y values will be greater than 6. Now what's going to happen this one? 5x minus 4y greater than 32. So solve for y. Negative 4y greater than 32 minus 5x divided by negative 4. Y is less than, switch the sign. That will be negative 8 plus 5 over 4x, or y values 5 over 4x minus 8. So how are we going to draw this line? First of all, this line has a positive slope and negative 8 y-intercept. So let's get that. So negative 8, and this line does have a negative slope. Okay, let me find that. No, positive slope, sorry, positive slope. Okay, so it will be going this way. And that is a full line because we have that little thing. So we're going to go ahead and try, are we going above this line or below this line? We have to be below because value is less than, so that will be this portion. Oh, that line. So where is the solution area? That's the last thing that you need to do. The solution area should be where all of them. Okay, so this is that one. This is this one. and this is the